And then we're gonna get. I mean, that's for me. That's legitimately it. I don't wear a helmet. I don't wear a life like a PFD. And I have before. And one story I like to tell, when I did wear one of those like inflatable, like what would happen is, like, if it sensed the water, the thing would blow up with air. Um, and it was probably back, what, 4 years ago. Like, that was a long time ago, but it was 4 years ago, so I was a lot younger. And back then, catching keepers was not was like probably catching a 30 pounder now. That's like the equivalent to me right now. And so, like, uncommon, maybe we get a handful of them a year, but it wasn't something that we did very often. And so, one story in particular, I was fishing a spot, and I caught a keeper. And as I was reeling it up onto the rocks, there were some waves that day, so I was reeling it up onto the seaweed mat where there's waves that were sloshing up, and they're decently big waves, and I was trying to not get destroyed by a wave, but I got the fish up, and it popped off, and I saw a wave coming, so I quickly got down and I pushed on the fish, and it slid into like kind of a hole area. And so I'm holding this fish in the water, and I have waves slosh up onto me, and I'm holding onto my rod, and I'm holding onto the fish, and I'm like, what do I do? So I was starting to like figure out how I was going to grab this fish, and then my inflatable life preserver blows up. It like pushes my head back, and the thing blew up so much it started choking me. And I was getting literally choked by this waiter, this man. I was getting literally choked by this like life vest, and I had to unbuckle the thing to be able to get out of it. And the only way I could do that, I'm holding one hand on the rod, one hand on the fish. I had to let go of something, and there's waves sloshing around. If I let go of the rod was going to be gone. So I let go of the fish. The fish got washed away, and now I'm getting choked out by my life preserver, having lost a keeper that I catch barely a handful of them a year, and I was pissed. And so I unclicked the thing, and I vowed never to wear one again.